For people who come out to the tour, there's always one presentation every night that is really hard to do, that being the Blacksheep presentation. I'm not gonna go through what it entails right now and all the details of it, but Blacksheep is a really important film, a really personal film that's being made currently, that deals heavily with addiction and finding that thing in life that you love the most that you lost, and praying that thing can pull you out of some dark places. Every night I have to get on stage and put a lot of things out there that are really embarrassing, and I have to do it because I think the greatest struggle for a documentary filmmaker, I think, is to turn the camera on himself. I've made my whole career telling other people to be honest at all costs. Be honest, be honest, be honest. And there was a guy years ago who kind of got angry at me and called me self-righteous and told me I could never do it. He said, "You tell me to be honest, but you could never do this shit." And it stuck with me. So as a filmmaker, when you always want to be pushing the bar, that seemed to be the most difficult thing that I could imagine, would be to actually be honest about the darkness in your life and things that you've done that you regret, things that are mistakes. But I have to tell you, this has been an incredible tour. The response to Sir No Face, it was everything that I thought it would be. To be honest, I'm not surprised by the response. I know what that film entails. I know what it holds, and it's the real deal. What has been really heartwarming and really, really emotionally pleasing has been the response to Blacksheep. Last night, this poor girl came up to me outside the Agora and she said, "Chad, can I talk to you for a second?" And she had tears in her eyes. And I said, "Yeah, what's up, sweetheart?" And she was like, "I can't believe you put yourself out there like that. I can't believe that you spoke to talk about, or I can't believe that you spoke about addiction so candidly and overcoming it." And I'm like, "Well, thank you. That means a lot to me." And she explained to me that she was currently addicted to OxyContin. And she said, "I came here as a reprieve from my normal life to try to find some, some fun, something exciting, something different." And she was interested in Ghost. And she gave me this big hug and she said, "If you can overcome this, there's no reason I can't." And she was just crying. She was just crying, and I was just holding her. And she said, "Thank you for giving me hope." And, I gotta be honest, that moment was more powerful to me than any moment on this tour. That here's this person that is trapped and this monster just has them. And they were affected enough, even if for that moment, to regain faith, to regain the belief that they could win, that they could get their life back, that they could find something they love more than the high. It's the only film I've ever made that I truly believe by the time I'm finished with the film. I think the film can help people. I really, really think the film can help people. Nobody wants to talk about addiction because it's fucking embarrassing and shameful. But yet more people die a year now from addiction and overdose than people die in car crashes. That's fucking crazy. At what point do we talk about it? At what point do we say addiction has no demographic? It takes over everyone and everything and turns people into the worst fucking versions of themselves. And Blacksheep basically says, if you have a breath left in your body, you can still win. You can still win. So this tour, to me, that has been really special. The Blacksheep response has been really special.